I pozdrav ljudi, nastavljamo sa igrom Witcher 3 WildHunt. Ok, ovdje imam par biljčica. Uglavnom ovdje je Prelaz. Jedan. Koji je sad Dijkstra otvorio. To što nisam pao dole.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
Bart, stop that, now.
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jorfin.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart, hurt.
Ovo je Stone Troll.
Bart, less
Ubili smo jednog.
Bart, less thinky. Bart, sadler.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
Bart, God. Then boom! Jorfin, go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff, and you will help me get it back.
Okay, take care. This yourself.
Why don't you?
Ovo je Dandelion, zato ni san što je imao
The underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
Gerard.
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
Bart, sorry. Bart job that good.
Okay, fine.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Any
See
witness?
what happened?
Other than Bart, no. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Jorfin. Oh, God.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bart look won't go. Bart look no. Only sleep. Bad shoes. Head falls.
bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Once see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff up a lip.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonz, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonz and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No.
Pa Drowner, nema šta drugo.
Air in the sewers thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Ok.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Ok, ja bod idemo da istraživamo. Posle 10 minuta idemo da istražujemo. 10 minuta smo razgovarali. Bože. Hihi. Do jaja. Zašto ne staviti masku? Kuli, brate. Stavit ću masku. Samo da vidimo. Ajmo ovako, idemo alhemi. Samo da vidimo šta možemo da napravimo. Alkohol ne. Potion. To bi trebalo bude potion, ali nije. Nije ni ovo. Šta li je onda? Ako sam već dobio...
Dad just crawled out. What the hell has you gotten yourself into? Wide open. Wall 2. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Neću pričati sa njim. Ovdje je locked. Evo ga taj spor što nisam smeo, što ne smijem to da prolazim.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it?
Ja, brate, počinje zvuk dva ista u istu.
Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote.
Moram da vidim gdje mi je taj antidot. Prvo to. Kako uopšte izgleda taj antidot. Full moon. A, evo ga, već mi je stavljen, okej. Sad ćemo da vidimo tačno kako je. Antidot je na R, okej.
I thought Witcher's potions were vile. Drowners. Chorus. Definitely came through here.
Okay.
Bits of pipe clear over here.
To smo već vidjeli.
Must have been one powerful blast. Fine grating. Couldn't push much through that. Another trinket. The thug Dijkstra hired.
Okay.
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Yet another shiny corpses. Otherwise, drowners will never stop congregating. Getting close.
To je to. Ok, ovdje više nema nikog. Sad možemo da idemo kroz ova vrata.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb heart. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Vidimo di gore šta ima prvo. Locked. To je to.
Gold coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
O, vidi chest. Znači bio je brod ovdje.
Hey, Cocker!
Puke or not to puke, that is the...
Looks like rain.
Da, naravno da kiša pada, šta si očekivao? Strašno. Samo što ovdje možemo da pelješimo. Šta? Ništa ne može kod njega. Čudno. Okej, kako god.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Kako mi smiješan s maskom, Smiješan je baš sa maskom.
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah. A cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb was inside.
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Let's see which drain the bomb down.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Hammond keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers.
Znači kad su ispraznili bazen, neko je ubacio...
You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left.
Neko je bacio bombu u slivnik. Sedamnesti level bio. Ups, evo ga ovdje. Moguće da je ovdje.
Something floating on the surface.
Oil.
Oil looks like. Nothing here.
Definitivno onda ovo ovdje. Kako da ovo, šta treba da uradim? Tu nije ništa. Nije ni ovdje. Definitivno je ovaj. Ne vidim šta bi trebao... Evo ga.
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Našli smo.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. WildHunt, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Henkel.
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel, you saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Okej, idemo da istražimo sad njegovu kuću. Čekaj, skinem ovu masku, nervira me. Mislim, odvratno mi stoji. Šta je lur?
We get a bonus for working in piss poor weather.
I'm knackered.
God damn this weather.
Okej.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's town.
Jebate, prvi level.
I made some interesting friends.
Ajme, zjebate su prvi level, banditi.
We've naught to talk about.
I ajmo da uđemo.
Footprints.
Sveži, verovatno. Nešto crveno ovdje.
Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
To je to. To je bomba. Bože, ne vidim ništa. Okej, išao je gore. Da vidimo šta ima gore. Ovdje nema ništa.
A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or ceres.
Ok, ovdje treba da se postavi negdje, verovatno. Da bi se otvorila ona vrata. To je to. Solve the riddle. Sada vidimo. Ovdje, bre, čovječe, negdje, samo što ne znam gdje. Šta treba tačno da se uradi. Sad ćemo vidimo dole možda ako budem sišao. Da, ona mi pokazuje above. O bože, evo ga ovdje nešto.
1245 to 1254.
To je ta godina.
Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Rešili.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
Evo je ovdje papirić. To bi trebao da uzem isto.
Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstein.
Kalkstein, da. On je pomagao Dandelionu.
Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here. Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Okej, neko dolazi. Dudu, ne znam ko je to. Nema veze. Oh,
Didn't
Triss.
expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Told me everything. Told me everything. Šta mi je rekao?
What I've learned doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yet you agreed to help me.
I am. Doesn't mean I have to confess everything.
I'll let your insolence fly this time, but only because His Honor the Margrave might indeed have something to do with the theft. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
Sit. Okay.
Doubt Menge will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we, you know.
Dijkstra doesn't need to know about my love life.
Wise. I'd never choose his shoulder to cry on either. But we've strayed from our topic. got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Ok, u principu završili smo. Da, završili smo, tako da to bi... shit, šta je ovo? Ok, Triss je nestala odavde. Ok, cool. Idemo, to jest ovdje ćemo napraviti pauzu, tako da to je bilo to od mene. Hvala vam na pažnji i čujemo se u narednom videu. Pozdrav! Ćao!